Hello, my name is Detlef Fischer, and I like to show you my second tutorial here. So a little bit about me. I work in 3D since April 2015. I have some work to show on YouTube, Vimeo, Facebook, and Instagram, and yeah, blah blah blah. I like to show you how I have done that here. So I came up with the technique by Chris Schmidt from Grayscale Gorilla on the Twitch channel. So he showed up 90% of this, and I have try out my thing. And I came up with this one here. So all what you need to do is open up Photoshop, create something what you like to show. Make the borders, the edges kind of blurry, that we are getting a very smooth overlay to our object. And then you jump in Cinema and you create a plane. In the plane I have done that by the picture by 600 by 600 with a very high segments by 180 on each side. And then I drop in a displacer. Make it a child to the plane, and then on the displacer, on the shading, you have to go to the channel and choose out displacement, and the displacement will ask you for a texture tag. So we have to create this now. You make here down under a double click, so you have a new texture, and then you choose out a nice color. Or any other kind of texture, wood or whatever, and go to the displacement, check it, and go here to the texture and create a new layer. Then we click in the layer inside. All what you have to do is now, first you go to the shader and bring in a gradient. You just leave it like it is. You go again to the shader, bring in a color. And then in the color you go inside and choose in between white and black a nice gray tone. Click OK. You go back and then you create a folder, and the folder you drop in between the color and the gradient channel, and then you go here and make it a layer mask. So this is here. In the folder you drop in a gradient. You go here to the shader and drop in a gradient, and then you have to go inside the gradient and make this a 2D circular. Afterwards you bring the colors to very sharp together, and then you go back to your layer, and then just bring in the image file you made with Photoshop. You bring this down under the gradient, and the gradient you make it to a screen modus. So in principle is that all. Then we can close the texture and just drop the texture map to our plane. So we see right now nothing, because the displacer don't know the texture tag. So like I said, you go to the shading, make the channel to a displacement, you drop in the texture tag. Afterwards, when you see nothing like this here, you go to the object and just play with the height numbers. In my case, I have minus 151. So you can make also a plus number, just make the minus away, and then you have it on the other side here. You can play a lot around with that. So in my case, I have swapped the D like that. So then I had a picture like that. So you bring in a nice texture. This is done completely in the reflectance channel. I have choose HDR map, and also bring a softbox inside that I get here some nice reflections. So I hope you find it useful. Please subscribe me, follow me, like me, and you find me everywhere. Instagram, Facebook, Behance, all over. So yeah, have a good one. Bye bye.